Hey, I'm Nicholas Prom,
And I'm Chase.
and you're watching Heavy Metal Breakdown. Chase, how's it going, buddy?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Ready to go. Let's do this.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I went to a show last night. You couldn't go because work happened, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but
One of those things.
it seems like it's an annual event now, the Action Metal Movie Night at the High Watermark. Of course, this is the clips from action films are played while on the screen while metal bands perform. It's a really fun event put together by my old friend Jason Stairs. Uh, this was the debut show from Imperiosis, which is a side project from the guys in Memorialist and has Tyler King from Atomic Terror on lead guitar. They were great. They were great, and
Awesome.
they have an album coming out August 12th, which we will be reviewing. So yeah, look forward to that, folks.
Very cool.
Yes, and also played Arcana, which is a all-female thrash three-piece. And then Skeletor, the heavy metal overlords from Seattle, who were great. I Am the Intimidator, our NASCAR-themed speed metal band, were also on the bill, but I was like, I got shit to do tomorrow, so I dipped out and didn't stick around for them. So sorry, but it was a great time. Saw so many pals, and it was really a lot of fun. Man, watching Skeletor rock out while Lone Wolf McQuaid was playing, like, was pretty rad. Not gonna lie. And Imperiosis played to Delta Force, which
Bitchin'.
that movie kicks ass, but if you watch it, it is 100% Zionist propaganda, which is not cool.
Comes with the territory, a Christian lead, and all that good shit.
Well, no, but the producers, Menachem and Golan Globus, Canon Films, they were Israelis, so
Oh, okay. I
yeah.
gotcha.
But Delta Force is still, if you just want to see Chuck Norris kicking ass, uh, there you go. It's still a good movie. But yeah, so that was a fun time. But let's get into our reviews for this week or this episode. Chase, what do we have up first? Our new album.
For our new album this week, we have Speed Slut, Cimbrian Rights. I believe that's how you say that.
Yes.
Released, cool. Released June 26, 2026 on Listenable Records. This is the Danish speed metalers' first full-length studio album. They also have a three-song EP entitled Ferocity of Steel that was released in 2025, which is pretty good, aside from it sounding like it was recorded in Echo Canyon.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Oh, Echo Canyon. That's a real place. You mean there's like Echo on it, or yeah,
yeah,
I like the
I-
EP. I really like the EP though. I thought it kicked ass. Yeah, this is cool. Danish Cimbrian. It's an allusion to like a Germanic tribe, like in
oh, okay.
ancient, I think. So, but anyway, yeah, Speed Slut. It is more speed metal, and it's ripping shit. Yeah, satanic speed metal. Um, uh, Dude, this is I I want to talk about like the drum tone was so great.
Oh,
It was very similar to Cruel Force on Hanada.
yeah,
Yeah, so I
yeah.
really like that. But yeah, this is like like imagine if like the first Sodom and Bathory releases had like great production. That's what this is kind
Okay,
of like.
yeah.
Yeah, just ripping fast. This is really cool shit. I enjoyed this a lot. Let's see some cool tracks I liked. Stench of Evil, I like that one. Um, um, uh, the opener, Pest Ridden Stallions, is really great.
Yes.
Uh, yeah. How about you, man? What were some great stuff? What were you
Uh,
like?
Pets Ridden Stallions, Dark Knight Riders with an N,
Yeah.
and Into the Grave. So just good shit all around. And to me, this is going to sound weird, but I promise. It sounds like the result of Adam Craft and Toxic Holocaust visiting Tromaville.
Dude,
Violent and a little goo.
I like that. No, here's the thing: Adam Craft and Toxic Holocaust, because there was definitely some Toxic Holocaust vibes happening there. Yeah, I like that, and I'll tell you this: this is better than recent releases from Toxic Holocaust. Um, yeah. Um, but yeah, no. So I like this, right? And like, give me some Danish heavy metal. I'm down, dude. Like, we don't get to hang out with the Danes all that much. It's a little country, but like, man, whenever like I have yet to hear like a lame band from them or from Denmark. You know what I mean?
No weakness, none
Yeah,
whatsoever so far. Yeah, no,
yeah,
I
yeah,
agree. I agree.
yeah. I mean, yeah. So yeah, I like this a lot. Do you have more stuff? I mean, I know I don't want to be like too
Uh,
brief, but
I liked the vocals. Like I liked them just fine. They worked with they're evil and they worked with the lyrics all right. But I couldn't help but wonder. Like I was like, what if we get like something in the ballpark of like a Sean Killian or a Randy Rampage like up there doing that sort of thing. I think that sounds kind of cool.
those are two
Uh,
very different vocalists. Um,
I am well aware. I am well aware. But either one of them in
so
place of I mean the guy they did fine. But yeah, good.
so a crossover thrash voice or kind of a power medley thrash voice would be an interesting choice to have in there. Interesting. Yeah, I like the vocals too, but I do miss thrash bands with like amazing soaring vocals like that, and so
Yeah.
but I can't hold that against these guys. These guys just did what they wanted
Oh
to do,
no.
you know. Um,
Yeah.
but no, I thought this fucking ripped, dude. I thought this was really enjoyable. This and the EP are really good stuff. So yeah, horns way up for me for Speed Slut. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have
Um,
one more thing to add real quick. I want to take a second to praise the art direct, like the actual like the album cover and whatnot,
yeah.
the white and red and the solid black everywhere. Like I've seen it in other bands. I couldn't tell you who off the top of my head, but I love that choice, the aesthetic there, and they did it on the EP, they did it on the album, and I hope they keep doing it because it's really eye catching.
Yeah, no, I like that too.
I like
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. Yeah, just like a two-tone kind of thing. I like that a lot too. Like black and white with a single color is that kind of what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
that's always really striking and I like that. Yeah. I think a lot of like war metal bands do that, and I think a lot of you'll see
Okay.
it in kind of like yeah in the ballpark of this sort of stuff. So I feel like a lot of yeah I know what you're talking about. There is somebody right off the dome that has one that's like I can't quite pull it out. It might be Beherit or somebody like that. But anyway, but I think that's not right. But anyway, but yeah, Speed Slut really liked it. This is really cool. Check this out, folks. Dig it. But yeah, what's our classic album we've got this time, Chase? What do we have here?
Up next. Up next on Chase's classic album, we have Slayer, South of Heaven, released July 5th. Yeah, it's today,
Hey,
1988 on Def Jam Records. This is Slayer's fourth full-length studio album, and this is probably my second time actually listening to this album. This one kind of eluded me. I listened to it once at the recommendation of somebody, and it was awesome, but I never ended up buying it or anything.
interesting.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And I will say, in going back to this, I gained a new appreciation for this album because for the longest time, I thought like, yeah, that one's kind of like the slump between Rain and Blood and Seasons. That's kind of how I regarded it. And like it's good, but whatever. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I take all that back. Okay. I enjoyed the hell out of this. And like now it's like I feel like here's the Slayer album we can actually go track by track and talk about each song for the most part. But yeah, I mean from the opening notes of the iconic opening of the title track South of Heaven, Jesus, so awesome. Love that song. So good. Yeah, let's just go through the songs, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that haunting melodic intro, boom boom ba da 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 da, is so iconic. Like the guy who's secretly the metalhead at the campfire always played it on the acoustic guitar. You know what I'm talking about? You ever had that experience?
No. I've been to like church camp a couple times, and I'm pretty sure whatever they were playing wasn't that, but that would have been a treat. Probably
Yeah,
wouldn't have recognized it again. I've only listened to it twice, but
yeah.
yeah.
You listen to it like multiple times for today's show.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I meant before getting into it. Yeah, and
Okay. Yeah.
same thing. Where I heard something similar where people are like, yeah, you can skip that one. It's not a huge deal. There's like one or two tracks that are great, and nah, a slapping for
Yeah.
all of you.
Yeah. Now I will say I have read, like vintage fanzines that were contemporary to the album's release, and there were a lot of people who were like after Rain and Blood who viewed it as a disappointment because they wanted more of that, right? And it's just like, look, Rain and Blood
Huh.
is kind of just a one-off, okay? Um, and like here's the thing: these songs have more individuality and they have more like
Yes.
texture and like yeah, no, there's something to actually talk about with these songs, And then so opening cut, fantastic, and then Silent Scream is great. Uh, really like that one. Um, Live Undead, which is a callback to their first live release, that EP, which is great, which I love. I love that song. Behind the Crooked Cross, which is of course about Nazis and shit. That song rules.
Yeah.
Um, and then it's just banger after banger because like Mandatory Suicide and Ghosts of War, fuck, like that's a 1-2 punch of like okay, we're talking about war, two songs in a row.
Yeah.
Um, and then Read Between the Lies, another anti-religious song. Yay, that's great. And I've always liked that song. Cleanse the Soul is kind of the one I'm like, I can't conjure that one up in my mind, and I've listened to this album tons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I actually, now that you mentioned it, I'm drawing a blank on it as well. But the following track was fun, and it took me a minute to realize I was listening to a cover.
Yeah. It's a Judas Priest cover. It's from Sin After Sin. But yeah, it's a great Priest cover, and an interesting inclusion on
Yeah,
because I don't think Slayer have no other covers on other than Undisputed Attitude, which is all covers except and like a couple of
yeah,
originals. Um, uh, yeah, so it's interesting, but it's fitting because Jeff and Kerry are the KK Downing and Glenn Tipton of thrash metal. They
there you
really
go.
are,
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
And I love Jeff's Bumblebee solos, which are all over the place on this record, which is great. And yeah, and like this album's only slow compared to Rain and Blood. It's not like a wimpy album. It's so good,
No,
and then the album closer, Spill the Blood. I've always loved. I've always thought that was a sick song, and that is a slower one, but it's cool. Um,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
so
really it's heavy and plotting, but like it's a great way to bring it all home too. I agree 100% there.
exactly. But yeah, dude, man, this is great. This is just I'm really I love when we do these and I come with like I get a new appreciation for the thing rather than it being like a tired like oh god we're gonna talk about Metallica or whatever like it's like oh man I was really enjoying like I'm digging South of Heaven more than I ever did and like and I'm like look I saw Slayer 13 times I'm a fan okay. um But yeah, wow. I have a new love for South of Heaven, and so I never hated it, but it was always like kind of the classic Slayer albums. I always considered it the weakest one, and now I do not feel that way at all. Isn't
Yeah,
that nice?
I'd like to point out that the production is a lot better in this album. It's very clean, very crisp. You can hear every note. You can hear Dave doing his thing, our North Star, our rock, Dave
Hmm.
Lombardo.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny because this and the previous one were done by Rick Rubin, and of course the next one as well. But yeah, Rick, he got their sound just right. I mean, like, there's a reason that the trilogy, the first three albums on Def Jam, were tended to be dominate the set list from 1990 forward. Because
Yeah,
this is
yeah, yeah.
yeah, um, because this is really great shit. It's Slayer reinvented themselves on Def Jam while maintaining their core essence. I don't know. It's just but I think it's the Def Jam records. They feel more serious than the Metal Blade ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. I agree there,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I love the Metal
Um,
Blade stuff. I'm not slagging that at all, but there's a different feeling on the first two albums and of course the Haunting the Chapel EP and these three records. And I'm really looking forward to talking about Seasons, which is the best Slayer album. Um, uh, but yeah, big horns up for Slayer. Oh, who'd have thought? No, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
Slayer. What? Yeah. So right on. Yeah, this is great. So yeah, it's a mega classic, and it definitely deserves its place in the thrash metal firmament. Um, but yeah, Chase, do you have any more thoughts on this?
The thrash metal firmament makes it rain blood. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like on two occasions I got to see Slayer perform an album in its entirety. I saw them on that tour where they were playing Rain and Blood the whole album, and then you and I saw them
Awesome.
when they played Seasons in its entirety, and that was amazing. But yeah, uh, but yes, they're good. Okay, yeah, Slayer,
Yeah.
South of Heaven. Fuck yeah! That was my Jeff Hanneman guitar impression. Pretty good, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Strictly.
Okay, so R.I.P. Jeff, we love you. Um, and um, and yeah, Slayer, yeah. Okay, so we got a few upcoming shows to talk about, and we'll do that segment. Are you good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. But yeah, so let's see. Coming up Saturday, July 11th at the Blackwater, America's greatest hardcore band, Alienator, are performing. It's their EP release show. I can't wait to hear their new stuff. I love these guys. They're gonna have support from the Wasted Strike, Social Ills, and Dry Heave. That's gonna be rad. Are you gonna go to this, Chase?
Probably not.
Ah, boo. I want you to live. I want to live vicariously through you because I can't. I have to work. C'est la vie. Let's see. And then, coming up, sorry, July 18th, down in Madras, Oregon, at the Central Organics Dispensary in their parking lot. It's a death metal show. Damage Overdose and Acidic Decay will be performing, also with the rapper Showrilla. That is a free show. Man, if you're in Central Oregon or wherever Madras is, I think it's Central Oregon, man, go enjoy a heavy metal show for free. And you're probably going to smoke weed. Oh, wait, you can't on premises at a dispensary, so never mind. Don't do that. But,
Yeah. Yeah.
but hey, still a cool thing, and that's a neat event. And our friend Chuck Hudson of Damage Overdose, of course, he'll be performing at that. So, yeah. Let's see. Wednesday, July 29th at the New Blackwater. I still cannot make out the name of one of these bands. I'm so sorry, but it is. I think it's pretty much an all thrash show. Blood Rot, Battle Cattle, and Violent Insurrection. Can't read the name of that fourth band. Sorry, but that's a Wednesday, and that should be a fun time. Get out to that. Enjoy some thrash, man. Let's see, and then on Friday, July 31st, at the Hawthorne Theater, 6 Feet Under will be in town with Cataclysm and support from Wormhole. Yes, and Damage Overdose again. Dig that. That's a big night of death metal. Rar, rar, rar. Let's see. I'm a silly man. And then also, do I have that? Is that showing? Oops, excuse me. The Northwest Hardcore Fest will be. There we go. Excuse me. Will be happening on August 1st and 2nd at the Offbeat, and there's like 30 hardcore bands playing. That's gonna be so rad. I really wish I could be going to this. But do go if you can. That's just gonna be an all ages event, 2 days of just like heavy shit. Love it. Let's see, and then I want to remind folks, of course, the Soldiers of Steel Festival will be happening August 13th through the 16th in Seattle at the Substation. Headliners include Sanctuary, Liege Lord, Sacred Blade, Hellwitch, Saint, and the Accused AD, alongside a couple dozen other great classic-oriented heavy metal bands. So you do not want to miss this unless you have to. But yeah, that's going to be dope. And then also, go to soldiersofsteel.com and get your tickets to that. And you can see the day-by-day schedule. So if you only can maybe not hit the whole festival, hit some of it. But yeah, also Saturday, August 22nd, Coven legendary thrash metal band will be playing at the Hawthorne Hideaway. This is their singer Jamie's last show in Portland. They got a few more festivals, and then he's calling it. He's leaving the band. They have a new vocalist in the wings. Please go out and bid Jamie a fond farewell. He's a great guy, and he's been in Coven a long time, longer than the Jay Clark who sang on the albums ever was. So. But support from Headless Pez, Imperiosis, and Dead Nexus. Let me tell you, man, you want to get out to this. Imperiosis are great. You know, Dead Nexus and Headless Pez are cool bands too. Don't get me wrong. But Imperiosis is a great new band. Keep them on your radar, folks. They are happening. I just saw them last night, and they were awesome. It was their first show, and they were so tight. Came off without a hitch. Excellent. Music was great. So yeah. So I think that will be our show for today. Chase, would you mind hitting us with the sign-off, please?
Sure. Thanks for watching Heavy Metal Breakdown. Like, comment, subscribe. And remember, you spilt the blood, I have your soul.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Okay. Well, thanks, everybody, and good night.